today on my birthday. So I've already put my primer on, and we're gonna put foundation on. Okay. And now I'm gonna get my concealer. These are our new liquid ones, which I like very much. Cut on a few little spots that need a little help. Get my concealer brush. I love all these products because they do not settle in your skin, and so it's perfect if you have like fine lines and wrinkles or imperfections and scarring from pimples. I like that it's all wax-based stuff, and it's all natural products and not harmful to your skin. And it's probably not all perfectly blended in yet, and so I'll have to go back through, and I will use this brush, which would be it takes the place of the blender sponge, and I'll just kind of help blend that out and make sure it's all blended out nicely. Okay, let's see here. That little spot under my eye, so it's not blended out very well. And I'll do that here. Got one little spot. I don't know what's going on. I have to get that checked out because I don't know what's going on right there. It's one little spot on my face, but it doesn't want to blend out. It's a little white spot. Huh. I might have to get that checked out. I'm not sure. Okay. I think I'll add a little glow drops, and these are the champagne color. They're champagne and rose gold. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. And I'm gonna, as you can see, that one came out a little too much on the one side, and I just did one pump. But you can blend it in anywhere and put it anywhere just to give it a little glow. See that there's like a little window there, so you can see how much you have left. For a while I had rose gold, and then I decided that probably the champagne's probably a better look for my skin tone. So I did that. So now I already have my foundation on and my concealer. So now I'm gonna get my other case here and pick out some eyeshadow. And we'll choose this palette today. And we'll use my big eyeshadow for the eyelid part. And hopefully this blue won't be too much. We'll see, because it's not quite the exact same blue as the other, but I think that if I blend it out, it'll be all right. Because, I mean, it's very blue. Very, very blue. And as you can see, you don't need very much. Our eyeshadows are very highly pigmented, so. And usually this eyeshadow is not this messy, but. Okay, so I got the blue one as the base. And now I need to choose my next shade. And let's choose, hold on, because that might not be quite right. Yeah, this is more right. So we'll choose the lighter color here for the upper lid here. Tap off the excess. Okay, let's do the same on the other side, and then we'll go back in and perfect everything and make sure that's all nice and smooth. And the color I used was number 1 for the upper lid and my eyelid, closer to my eyebrow bone. Okay, and then now I need a color for my crease in my eye, and I'm gonna choose my Precise Crease. And for that one, I'm gonna use I wonder how well this one will show up right here. We'll see. Might have to go back through and add a little bit of a darker brown. And let's see. Yeah, we're going to go with a little bit darker brown to start with, and then feather it out so it's not so dark. Let's do like more like this kind of brown, if you guys can see. It's, no. We'll do this brown, and then we'll feather it out so it's not so dark. Okay, that's more the right tone, but it's really dark, so I'm going to have to be very careful with it. with the crease of my eye. As you can see, it's very dark and I'll have to blend it out. Let's start them in my crease first, and then we'll blend it out. Okay, clean up my palette so it doesn't have loose powder everywhere. Okay, now let me get my feather blender brush and let's blend it out now so it's not so stark. And lighten it up here. Keep blending it out until it gets the kind of precise thing. You don't want it too dark, but same on this side. Blend it out here so that it's not so stark. You guys can see what I'm doing. I'm blending it out here, trying to get it lighter. And blend it in the corners a little bit. Same over here. Keep doing it until I get the way I like how it looks. Don't worry, I'll get my concealer and clean that up right there. Okay, let's see. I want to add a little more depth to my eye. This will kind of go nicely with the tone, so I'm going to add a little bit of this on the end of my finger, and we're just going to put it on the outer part of my eye here. And it looks like it might need a little more blue for some reason. It like kind of faded out a little bit too much right here. Add a little bit more blue. There we go. And add some more of this on this end. The secret is though, if you really want it to show, then I'm gonna take some of my primer spray and spray it on the end of my finger, and then apply into this stuff, and then it should show up a lot more. Yeah, there we go. I have to be careful because I don't want it to cross over too far. I want some of that blue still to be there. So we'll tap a little bit more blue in there and get it the right color. That I'm going for here. That's a little better blue. And then we'll do the same on this side. Get some of this and spray it on my finger so I can apply this. On only half my lid because I don't want it all on my lid. Let's see if I need to add a little bit more blue. have to blend it in even more. So get my concealer and clean this up under here. And see, and that's my mistake here. So you guys can learn. It must have been, I must not cleaned off my brush enough. If you tap off enough excess of our eyeshadow, then you should never have to clean up that much as I do today. You gotta make sure that you always tap off your excess off so it doesn't fly all over your face and have to do so much cleaning up afterwards. Okay, now let's do eyeliner. So remember I did this blue, which is called Oasis. I used this brown for the crease, and I did a touch of this like kind of gold color on half of my eyelid and blended it all together. Foundation I'm using is Foundation Perfect Foundation number 4, Olive 1. And the concealer I used today, I have like 4 of them. I used number 6 today. I guess I'm going to clean my hands and we'll do my eyeliner next. Another tip is I do have some washcloths that are actually the makeup remover washcloth ones. This particular one, I got like a kind of like a shimmy rag from the Dollar Tree, and then I just cut them up. I do that so that way then I don't have to ruin any of my good washcloths with the makeup. So you can either get the washcloths that are like the makeup eraser kind of washcloths and they're reusable and you wash them the whole time, or you can get a white shimmy wash or shimmy car wash thingy in the automotive section in the Dollar Tree section for $1.25, and then just cut them up into strips or squares, like wide strips though, or squares. I recommend that before you're using them though, is that you wash it so then you don't get the white fuzzies all over your face. So you can get these to use instead of ruining your good washcloths to remove your makeup. That's just one of my tips that if you guys would like to do. Or you can personally buy the erasable, they're called makeup remover washcloths. My company sells ones, but they're black. The ones I got were a gift, and I have blue, purple, and pink. It's a set of 3. Plus I have these ones that I made myself and I got from the Dollar Tree. And once again, it's like the little car wash rags, shimmy rag, and they're white. And then I just came home and I cut them up. I had quite a few, and I think I only have like about 4 left. And that's not because of they got overly used or they fell apart. I have 2 little girls and they take off with them somewhere and I have no idea where they go. But if you're wanting to save some money, you can go to the Dollar Tree and go in the automotive part section and get the little white shimmy car wash rag, and then cut them in half. And remember to wash them first before you use your face so you don't get the white fuzzies all over, because it will leave little fuzzies on your face if you don't pre-wash it first. Okay, then let's do my eyeliner. And then today, I don't have, let's see, hold on. We'll keep going with the kind of blue color and theme. And I have my blue eyeliner. And this was one of our dual-ended ones. And as you can tell, that it's almost done and I need to get a new one. All of our eyeliners, or at least these ones, the dual-ended ones, are waterproof. So I'm going to put this on. I can tell the way it feels on my eye that I really need to get a new one, because I'm having to work a little harder to get on. If they're brand new and they're not winding down to the end, they glide on like butter. But I can tell the way it feels that I'm gonna have to get new ones now. And these are pretty much done. And that's okay, because as you can tell that it's like to the very end. And I need to buy new ones. But here's the blue eyeliner. And we're gonna get my eyelash curler and we're gonna curl my eyelashes. I really hope to eventually get one that's a heated one and see if that really helps a lot too with my eyelashes, because my eyelashes are really tiny to help get the lift that I need. Okay. The mascara that I'm using today is our new mascara. It is called Tunnel Vision. This one is not waterproof. I can tell though that it does help a little bit with the lift and all that stuff. So what I'll probably do next time is I will get my waterproof one, put that on first, or I mean, not first, I'll put the Tunnel Vision on first, and then I'll put the waterproof on to seal it in and keep it to stay, and no smudging and no smearing, no running if you're doing some activity or it's super hot outside, or if you're at a whatever event, so you don't have running mascara. So that would be my tip. If you do buy this Tunnel Vision, I would put this on first, and then last I would get our waterproof mascara to seal it in and put it on top as your finishing coat to seal it all in and keep it from smudging or running. Graduation is happening. It's baseball season. Barbecues. A lot of summer birthdays. Graduation parties. That's happening this time of the year. Get that off of there. There we go. I'll have to figure out what that is. I don't know what's happening right there, but see, this one's done. The mascara on the one side, on my right side. Now I'm gonna do my left side with the Tunnel Vision. Oh, if you're wondering about my hair color, it is called Coral Sands, and it's from L'Oreal's brand of box hair dye. As you can see, though, I do need to go back through and get some more bleaching powder and bleach a few more sections. Other than that, the color turned out really nice. I just need to go back through and re-bleach some spots. When your hair is dark like mine, you have to be careful and watch the process, because when you're bleaching your hair and it's dark like mine, it goes through different stages of color. It goes orange and kind of a red color before it goes to a blonde color. To press your hair to lighten it. Depending on also the color you're gonna put on top, you wouldn't have to wait for it to go totally blonde. You could probably leave it bronzy, orangey color, depending on what color you're putting on top. You just have to be really careful of what stage of color your hair goes through when you're bleaching it and what color you're gonna put on top. It all depends on what color you're gonna put on top to help with masking, either like if it's in the more orangey tones, the brassiness, all that, if you're gonna bleach your hair. Now mind you, I'm not a hairstylist, I'm not a professional, I just I've dyed my hair a lot. I do kind of know some things because my mom went to school to be a hairdresser, and all the different stages of your hair goes through as you bleach it if you have dark hair. But by my means, I'm not a professional. So, as in trial and error, you can see that I will have to go in and get some more bleach to whiten this up, so that it will all be this exact same color. And that's just my tip on the hair coloring. If you have the funds and means and you can go in and have someone do it, then that's great. But I don't have the means and funds to go every time to have my hair colored, so I have to sometimes just do it at home. And this one I really will have to go through and fix it more because it's a lighter color. It's not a blonde, because I knew I didn't want to go blonde. Because when you get to a certain maturity age as a woman, blonde sometimes can make you look older instead of younger. And so I definitely didn't want to go blonde, because I was afraid that might make me look old, and that's not what I'm going for. Okay, now I'm going to put on one of our cream blushes that we just came out recently, and I'm going to decide which color I'm going to use. I'm definitely not going to use Orange Crush. I'll either use Peaches or Sweet Cheeks. And we just came out with a new one that I have not purchased yet, and it's called Sweetheart, and I'm dying and can't wait to get that and try it out for you guys. And today, I guess, for my birthday, we'll go with Sweet Cheeks today. And I already have high cheekbones, so I won't have to figure out where they are. But if you do not have high cheekbones and it's hard for you to decide where your cheeks definition line is, then you would suck it in like that so you could find them. But I don't have to, because I have really high cheekbones and definite cheekbones right here, so I don't have to suck it in and figure out where it is. Here it is right now before I blend it out. I'm going to blend it out. I may also go through with a brush and also blend it out more, but right now I'm just using my finger to blend it out. Just blend it out. And then I'll also use our, where are you? I never know, because sometimes, here it is. This is our highlighter brush, but I also use it for my blush to blend it out. This live stream might be a little bit longer, but I'm also not just only doing makeup with you guys. I'm going to have you come with me as I curl my hair for my birthday today. Yeah. And we'll take this, no, not this one. This one a little bit and kind of blend that in right there, because that was a little too much right there. A little too much right there. got a blue spot. Blend that out. I'll get my, must be from my finger or something. Okay. Clean off my hands again. Okay. And then we'll do my lips, and then we'll curl my hair. On my lip pencil, let's see, where's it at? You're hiding from me. Here you are. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna add. Today, I'm gonna use my nude lip pencil and my new lipstick, and then on top of it, I'm gonna add our bubblegum lipping plump jelly roll. Okay, there's my nude. This nude is dark nude number 1. And this is 100 nude. And it's this color. Okay. Trying to clamp as I go. And then here we're gonna put the bubble gum. Our lipping jelly plump roll thing. Okay, and there's my lips for today. So let's put this back. Come on, get in there. Gotta arrange. Oh my goodness. It's all wanting to fall down today and not stand up for some reason. I have no idea. I'm trying to get it to all cooperate here for me and stand up. I can put it all back. My goodness, you guys. There we go. Put that in there. Put this in here. Let's see, is that all? Okay, close this up. Put my... I do not have any finishing spray. Otherwise, you would, after everything's done, you would spray it with your setting spray. Okay, and now let's curl my hair. Oops, forgot to put one thing away, the big one. If you guys are any of you are interested in any of my makeup, then you can go down below my thing, and it's in the comment section of my deal saying my website. All right, so now we're gonna curl my hair. I think we'll do my bangs first. And let's see. I think I'm gonna curl them out so I can swoop them to the side. We'll see. I may change my mind because they are really short now. But I couldn't decide if I was gonna go across and Almost. Okay. Okay, so I got that part, and then I'll fix it with the brush. I promise it won't stay like that. We'll take it and fix it. I just want to get it all curled first. And let's see, where's my brush? Yeah, my comb. Okay. Brush this out. Okay, and then we'll see how this works. Part of it's really hard for me to do because my hair is super, I don't know why, but when your hair is super clean, sometimes it's really, really, really hard to fix. I know it sounds weird, but it does. It makes it very hard to fix sometimes when it's super clean. Okay, I'll have to get hairspray over here. I think we'll work on it some more. I'm not done, I promise you guys. Okay, and we're gonna take my hair and we're gonna curl it away from my face. I love this curling iron. It was a gift to me. But this bottom turns the whole time with you, so the cord doesn't get tangled up. And it heats up really fast, and it goes all the way up to 450 if you need to. I mean, it gets super hot. And I really don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday today. My birthday is really kind of funky this year, you guys. On May, I think it was May 25th, May 26th, my uncle that was only 60 something just passed away suddenly. So it's been a really kind of weird last week. See right there too, I need to bleach that, it's so dark. So I'll have to get me another bleaching thing. I think this time I'll order the actual powder bucket from somewhere, because the box seems to never be enough for me from the store. Because I have a lot of hair. Which ironically, which is kind of funny that I still have a lot of hair, but I was losing hair because of the medication that I was on. So my doctor fixed that so that the dosage was less. Because that was one of the side effects, was losing my hair. Ironically, still though, I still have quite a bit of hair, even though my hair was falling out. And now this way, we're gonna flip it the opposite way and have this part facing my face. Because when you curl your hair, you wanna curl it away from your face. Me personally, I use a curling iron a lot. I'm not really good at the blowout curl. I never have been, so I always just curl it. Some people are really good at the blowout curl with the blow dryer and using a round brush. If you're really worried about the heat, you could get heatless curlers and put them in. Or there's a heat protectant spray, which I have not invested in yet, which I probably should. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm not too worried, you know, because yeah, when your hair first starts growing out, it's alive, but then after that, it's no longer alive. So it's probably the wrong concept to think about for me. I mean, I should still care and get the heatless, spray, protectant spray for my hair as I curl it and style it. And then we'll comb through it or brush through it to loosen up the curls some, and apply hairspray. And this will be my makeup look today and hairstyle for my birthday today. I don't always curl my hair because I don't always have time every day because of work and I have to get out the door. But today is Sunday and it's my birthday, so I have time to sit here and chit chat with you guys and curl my hair. Also, it makes it a little kind of funky this year on my birthday. Not only did my uncle pass away, it's like in his 60s. He was living with my papa, which is 102. And now we got to figure out what to do because no one at this time will want to go live with him and stay out there in the country. So we got to figure out what to do with my papa. Trying to convince him maybe to come live with his daughter and my mom. My other grandma, my grandma, which is 95, she's living with them. So we're going to try to convince him to move out there too also. And I live real close, so if that would work out, if he would oblige to move in with them, then I could come and help take care of them. Living with my parents, I could come help every day and come help take care of them and make sure they have lunch and all that stuff. And if my parents have to run somewhere, that they're not alone by themselves. But we'll see. So let's cross my fingers and hope that he'll agree and oblige and move in so that I can help take care of them. And also help take care of my parents. I mean, my parents are in their 70s. Yes, I have a brother and a sister, but my schedule is way more flexible than theirs to help take care of the grandparents. And I only have 3 children, and my oldest brother has 5 children, so and my one sister, my youngest sister, she works all the time. She's a supervisor at the post office. So we're just gonna keep working on my hair and get it the way I want it to look. Let's see here. I wish it was a little bit longer though, because then this would not flip out as much if it was a little bit longer. That my bangs got cut a little too short this time. But that's no one to blame but myself about how my bangs look. I cut them a little too short this time. My goal is to try to blend it out though as much as possible. So we'll see. I might have to get the curling iron to fix that because it's flipped out a little too far. So we'll see what I can do with that. Try to blend it, bring it down more and not flipped out so much. Okay, hold on. Let me get the hairspray and we'll work with this and see if I can get it to work. Okay, we're gonna comb it, flip it down a little bit and run my fingers through it and see what I can do with this hair of mine. All right, and then we'll flip it over. Let's see what we got going on here with my hair. So I may not love it. So I'm a little frustrated, you guys, because yeah, my bangs, I cut them a little too short this time. A little too short this time, and so now this one side doesn't want to lay down. It wants to flip over on the other side, but we'll see if the hairspray will help with that, hopefully. Down a little bit more. Let's do this side too. Darn it, yeah, it's because I cut my bangs too short this time. Well, good news is, guys, my hair will grow back. But now it's going to be kind of funky as I fix my hair. Dang it. That is not what I wanted. To have funky hair today on my birthday. Definitely not. Not what I wanted at all, was funky hair on my birthday. Definitely not. And so I'm trying my best to fix it, and it's been really funky today. I don't like it being funky. I don't like funky hair. I do not like funky hair. Come on, bangs. Dang it. Alright, hopefully this will fix it now, you guys. Oh, that's what I get for cutting it too short, and now it makes it so hard for me to fix. Dang it. Alright, let's fix this piece right here, you guys. Oh, it's silly bangs. This is too much for me. I cut them way too short this time. Alright, we might have to do it like this. I normally like slipping them to the side, but might have to do it like this, you guys. I don't know, my hair is just being something else today. All right, you guys, well, here's the look for today for my birthday. As always, you guys, I love you. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. If you want to get upcoming YouTube shorts, YouTube videos, lives, please feel free to subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.